Good evening, everybody. Much cooler today compared to yesterday. Some of us got into the 90s, and today we barely made it to 80 for some areas too. Temperatures are going to be dropping back down into the 70s by tomorrow. Even into the day on Tuesday, it looks like that's going to be our coolest day so far. And then mix of sun and clouds through the next couple of days. So we'll stay dry, but we're going to see a little bit more clouds than what we saw over the last couple of days. Temperatures are going to be warming back up once again, so especially towards the end of the week, those temperatures are going to quickly get back into the mid to upper 80s for some. Storm tracker radar right now, dry for the most part. Had a few showers from Soda Springs move in earlier. Those showers are moving out to Wyoming. Also had a few showers near Island Park as well. A couple thunderstorms earlier. Those have since moved out, but we do have plenty of cloud cover. So if you're expecting to see the northern lights, well, not going to see them too much tonight, as we do have plenty of those clouds moving in. Not really going to see those clouds break until we get into the morning hours tomorrow. And why is it so cloudy, though? Well, we have a cold front pushing through right now. That cold front's really not going to make a dip in our temperatures until tomorrow. So as we saw the 90s yesterday, well, we're going to start seeing 70-degree temperatures tomorrow, and our lows are going to start being affected by that cold front as well. So we're going to see a little bit of a cool down before we warm right back up by the end of the week. So for tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures are going to stay in the low to mid 50s tonight. Again, those winds are going to pick up a little bit as that cold front pushes through. Winds out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then for Idaho Falls, mostly cloudy skies as well. Temperatures in the low to mid 50s. Again, 53 for tonight, and our winds out of the south at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Again, those winds will calm down a little bit as we get into the day tomorrow, but we're going to be a little bit on the breezy side. And then for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Again, we'll start the day with a few clouds. Then those clouds are going to start tapering off by the afternoon hours. Temperatures a little bit cooler than yesterday and today, getting only to 74 for a high tomorrow. Again, winds out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Idaho Falls, a little bit of clouds by the morning, but we'll switch to mostly sunny skies through the afternoon hours. Temperatures in the low 70s, getting only up to 72 for a high tomorrow. Again, winds out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And those winds will start calming down as we get into the day on Tuesday. Temperatures for tomorrow, though, much cooler than they were for the last couple of days. Going to stay into the 70s for most, 74 for Pocatello, Blackfoot at 72. Burley at 72, American Falls at 73 to the Central Mountains. Looks like we're going to stay into the upper 60s for tomorrow. Your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. Dry weather for most tomorrow. A little bit more clouds return for Tuesday. Look at that temperature drop quite a bit. We're going to be in the 70s, then we warm right back into the 80s by the end of the week. Idaho Falls, dry weather for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures staying cool for Tuesday. Then we warm right back up by Thursday and Friday, getting back into the 80s by the weekend as well. Blackfoot, dry weather, mostly sunny skies for tomorrow. Temperatures a little bit cooler by Tuesday, only getting up to 71. Then we warm back up by the end of the week. Temperatures quickly warming back up into the 80s by the weekend as well. Rexburg, a little bit cooler, not going to really make it to 70 over the next couple days. Then we get into Wednesday, Thursday. We slowly start warming back up, getting back to the 80s by the weekend. Staying dry, though, so that's a positive note for that. Teton areas, mix of sun and clouds for Monday and Tuesday. Much cooler, though, going to stay into the 60s for much of the week. Temperatures for Wednesday morning, we're going to get down to 33 for our low, and then we quickly warm back up into the 70s by the weekend as well. Central Mountains staying dry for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and our temperatures staying into the 70s with a warm up on the way for the weekend.